Hi guys, I'm Mikey, and I'm a radiology tech, and I'm here watching Scrubs. This is season 10. I can't believe there are only 4 episodes left, I believe, if I read correctly online, which does make me a little sad because I've been really enjoying this. It's a very short season, but it's been very great. It's been a good return to form, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a test in the waters thing to see if it's worth bringing it back for a longer run, maybe a 20-episode season. You know, we could be lucky. And I'm very excited because, I mean, if they do manage to get that commitment, it could bring some more of the older actors back. We may be able to see, you know, Dr. Cox and Carla more because they do have commitments to their current TV shows. But I've really been enjoying this. The interns have really been growing on me, and I can't wait to see them stand on their own 2 feet. So thank you for joining me. I am going to be starting this one in 3, 2, and 1.
They say about a third of relationships start in the workplace. In a hospital, it's even higher. Maybe it's all the stress.
Yeah!
But if a workplace relationship goes bad, there's nowhere to hide.
Professional? Is that what you call it? Parading around in front of me in a slutty little doctor costume?
I'm a doctor. This is what I wear. I can see you hitting the door close button. Oh, I'm not trying to hide it.
He's very witty.
While I had moved too fast, Elliot was afraid to move at all with her new boyfriend.
Oh!
Oh, but before you go, could you do the pilot voice real quick, please?
Turk, come on. There's nothing special about me. Agreed.
So, is that a yes to my invite to take you to Napa this weekend?
Oh, that is a very firm maybe.
This breakfast has reached its final destination. Please join us. I know you have a choice when it comes to who you dine with, and I appreciate you choosing me.
Here, buddy. I am not going to wear plastic wings like a child.
I'll wear them like a glorious eagle.
Yeah, come on.
Want to know what they call pilots? Sky players.
Yeah,
First of all, nobody
yeah, they
has ever
do.
called them that. We'll find out if he's naughty and nice. Yeah, because I'm Black Santa, baby.
Just don't be weird. Like with everything you just said.
Make Santa black, everybody gets uncomfortable. Where were you? We have a code caviar.
Code caviar meant a VIP was being admitted into the hospital.
Oh my God.
Hospital board member, Mr. Walton.
Is Walton the older white gentleman who golfs?
They're all older white gentlemen who golf. Mr. Walton is chairman of the board.
Oh.
Lose those table nachos.
That's a damn. What the hell?
Your inability to recognize that I would put the hospital above my hatred of you is part of the reason I hate you. The other part is...
Literally everything else about me. I
Yes.
know. Dr. Cox forwards me your insulting emails. Mr. Walton!
You have to stretch your
Dr.
arms
Park
up.
and I will personally oversee your care.
Didn't even acknowledge him.
But I strongly advise you go through with the fibroid surgery. It's the only way you'll stop being in pain.
Cut it, slice it, chop it, drop it, grip it, rip it. Let's go get it.
Hey, Mindy.
Right. Let's talk outside. She's delayed surgery so many times. The second you look away, she's gonna bolt.
What? I don't see it.
Me neither. She wants us to cut it, slice it, chop it, drop it.
She's covering her nerves.
Yeah.
Who the hell raps about surgery?
Yeah, that's weird.
Money all up in your tongue.
But that's different when you're doing it.
Ain't no scalpel like the one I got. No one can cut you better.
Thanks for rushing this through.
Anytime, handsome.
Not seeing it.
That'll change.
His patients keep getting readmitted, and I want to know what's going on. I need you to go undercover.
I do amazing Russian accent.
I don't think you do.
That's acceptable.
Luckily, Mr. Walton's high-stakes emergency turned out to be nothing but a low heart rate.
Trophy wife is
That
crazy.
is your golfing buddies.
I hate myself.
What's your handicap? Blondes.
Yes, I relate to all of this.
I love him so much. That's what...
You aren't going to get rid of me that easily.
You see that? That is how it is done, slap boy.
It was a pleasure to do. Not now, Asher. I have a speech to give.
Something's gonna go wrong. I feel it. What was wrong?
Now roll back in those table nachos.
Oh, they're cold now.
If you notice, every chip is covered in cheese.
Feels like there's more applause for the nachos than my speech.
Of course there is.
Cold caviar, cold caviar.
I don't get it. His echo and his EKG were normal. He was stable.
I don't know what happened. I made him a smoothie and he just collapsed.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Black Widow.
That bunny is after his money.
No one thinks that.
Get that money, girl. We ain't gonna judge.
No flight yet?
No, but in about 3 minutes, Michelina's flaky cheddar biscuits are popping out of that oven.
I'm warming up the butter as we speak.
My man.
So you get a lot of tail as a pilot bus?
Cheating makes me sick. And if that's what you're doing in your marriage, for God's sake, get help.
You're a good man,
Okay.
Wes.
With butter. Yeah, they have butter.
Ugh, enough of this. I'm a surgeon, not a babysitter.
Good, because I was a terrible babysitter. I don't know what they were so mad about. We found both kids. What are you doing?
I took on Mindy's stuff. She's not gonna leave without this.
Where'd the patient go?
Mindy's gone. There's no well near this hospital, is there?
Amara?
I should be a detective. Your boy Wes checks out. You're going to Napa.
Oh, Turk, I don't know.
Elliot, you're sore in your head.
You don't get it because your marriage worked out. I'm sorry to make that sound like a criticism. I'm very happy your marriage worked out, hooray, but mine didn't, so maybe my instinct.
And Wes gets the Turk stamp of approval.
I don't know, you're pretty loosey-goosey with that stamp. I mean, even he gets one.
You like? I know you do.
You wanna know why you're single? I got Exhibit A and Exhibit B right here, and they're both nasty.
True love awaits 5.
Aw.
He goes home with his wife, and then he starts crashing again. I mean, something's not right. She's clearly trying to hurt him, or worse.
Worse.
Park's theory was about as clear as the lungs on an emphysema patient.
But all I see is a loving wife. If you can't see that, you're blind. Mr. Blind, I tell you.
You're too trusting. It's gonna get you killed one day.
That's the plan.
He took a thorough history, had great bedside manner, and made the same diagnoses I would have made. He was perfect.
Huh, that's fascinating. Because his patient is back and she's asking to see a different doctor.
Hey, what are you guys looking for?
Nothing, none of your business.
The other one's free for a hug with Amara's name on it.
Focus on your slop tray, Asher. We are doing real doctor stuff.
A little messy love triangle square thingy happening.
I don't know what happened. He just passed out again.
Why aren't they doing like a toxicology screen or something on him?
Hopefully by controlling your environment, we'll be able to pinpoint what might be causing your syncope and your hypotension.
No one will be allowed in the room.
I miss you, sweetheart.
The experiment has begun.
Is he getting hypertension and syncope from like sex?
And this, Deshauna, is why I follow the rules.
Yeah, you really shouldn't listen to me. Hey, I am overconfident because my dad loves me too much. I grew up believing I could be an Olympic-level figure skater, and if I'm being honest, I still think I can make it.
That's good support she had.
You know, I actually texted my dad about you, and he told me I should play you this gospel song and let the spirit move you.
Yeah, he gets it. Can I get an amen? Amen, girl.
I came in because I haven't gone, number 2 in like a week. I just didn't want to tell him that. Look at him. He's hot. Do you think he knows we're watching?
Of course he does. Dr. Lewis, could you please stop stretching so this poor woman can have her life back?
Hi, Dr. Lewis.
They were embarrassed to tell him because he's hot. Ah.
I'm not all right. My husband needs me. I do things for him that no one else can.
No details. I'm English.
Please help me.
I'm getting pee on the floor.
Maybe you're right about her.
You think? What is with the emotional support corps?
Oh, that's Rowdy.
Hey.
Be nice to him. He hasn't had a walk in 26 years. It's kind of hard to believe that anybody would do that to their spouse.
You never really know what a person is capable of.
Oh my God, is he about to share?
No.
You can love someone for 10 years,
It's happening.
and then you're at a medical conference, and suddenly you're getting an accidental text.
I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Don't be. I drove home early, took some incriminating photos, and used them as leverage to keep custody of my Dobermans.
Okay. You know what? I like Dr. Park a lot. I gotta say.
Okay, I haven't seen my mother in months, and Mrs. Walton called me a good boy, so I let her in the room.
Asher, they're just boobs.
When patients have an attractive doctor, they won't talk about all the disgusting things happening in their bodies. Well, if you share your vulnerabilities, then they'll share theirs with you.
What? Stupid.
I bet you were a husky little chunker who wore t-shirts when he swam.
It was a sun shirt.
Wow. We learned so much about him last episode too. We were poor.
So what was your kryptonite? Ice cream?
Pizza?
I haven't been bullied like this in a while.
Birthday cake for the big boy.
She's so mean. I love her.
I put his creams on for him. He's a very proud man.
What creams?
Here. This one is for his heart. Hemorrhoids.
Miss Walton, you mixed them up. His hard cream is nitroglycerin.
She's
Every
put
time he
one
applied it to his nether regions,
Oh,
it
no.
got rapidly absorbed and dropped his blood pressure.
I can't believe I hurt him.
It's okay, we figured it out.
Comforter. You're chief, you go comforter.
I'm your boss, comforter.
Asher!
Oh, those beds. Oh no.
I lost a patient.
Death never gets easier, does it?
No, I mean, I literally lost her. I'm so stressed out.
So am I.
Oh,
All we
no.
want to do is help people. It feels like everything in this building is trying to stop us. What are you doing?
Letting the spirit move me.
I've moved from my old house.
I hate this because I want him with. Oh no.
Go slow. I'm English.
Oh no.
I actually feel a lot better.
My husband and I are in the process of adopting twins. Do you have kids?
Oh. Can you check out this pit rash?
Yeah. It works. It works. It works. No, it works.
I worked my ass off to get here. I almost dropped out of med school, and you walk around smirking about how easy everything comes to you.
Do you ever wonder why I'm 6 years older than all of you?
Yeah.
I've been to a lot more than just being a fat kid at the pool.
Yeah, we learned this last episode. Come on.
Like, you did it. You were just vulnerable with me. You were...
They grew on me after our last episode.
Mindy? Look, you can't guarantee the outcome of these things. But if you don't take this risk, you're missing a chance to feel a lot better, to have a happier life.
Yeah.
I know you're scared, but you got me.
Thank you.
2 birds, 1 stone.
That's elite right there, Turk.
Let's spend the weekend together. I'm sorry it took me so long. You found her.
No.
And why are you smiling so hard?
We're so sorry.
Don't sweat it.
Oh, really?
Hell no. You two are gonna pay for this for a really long time. Mindy was under the bed in the on-call room. She told me.
Oh.
What happened in the on-call room? Girl, what do you mean nothing?
I want what they have.
What? Somebody to rub hemorrhoid cream on your butt?
Yeah.
That's the dream.
They work so good together.
So are we forgiven?
Hey.
Todd is just looking for something real. My forever 5. Whoa! How about we make tonight feel like forever? I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Hey, Todd, how do you feel about a lady who plays the harp?
You had me at lady. 2 birds,
Maybe a good
1
match.
stone.
Yeah. Wait a
Well done.
second. I really enjoyed this episode, Scrubs. This was a great episode. Really, really big return to form, like this whole season. But this is the highlight so far in terms of the fun, the mystery of the medical, everything, and then the background of having new and old characters going through some issues that are very unique to healthcare in Scrubs. Patient elopement due to surgery, medical mystery of why the V.I.P keeps passing out, stress, and other things. So to start, we're going to talk about. So we have what's called code. It's called V.I.P. Whatever you want to call it is coming in, and what this means is you have a high-ranking person coming in. Now, this doesn't always mean somebody who is on the board. In this case, it was a chairman of the board who's a high-ranking person, basically the person who is in charge of the board of directors of the hospital, deciding funding and other things. And so they have him coming in. Obviously, he's a very wealthy man. He has a trophy wife, and she seems a little younger than him. So we have the nurses are like, "Get your bag, honey," when they're the suggestion that she may be trying to be a Black Widow or take him out is brought up. And it's not an uncommon thing for that to be a thought. Potentially, if you discharge a patient who comes back completely clear on everything. It's very interesting too, because I mean, they emphasize the trophy wife and who she is. So there could have been things like it could have been. I mean, he was having syncope, which means he was passing out, and low blood pressure, which was hypotension. So it could have been from sex. They could have been having sex with Viagra or whatever, and that could have been causing that type of reaction from the excitement, and that could have been a typical Scrubs. But instead, she was applying nitro to his rectum and preparation H to his skin. So nitro is like a topical, slow absorption thing that a lot of times it's on patches, and what it does is it's obviously absorbed into your skin, and it's a cardiovascular drug. I'm not going to go super in depth on what it does, but if you're putting it through the rectum rectally, it's not slow absorption because if it's internally put into the rectum, it's absorbed more readily, especially because there's a lot of vasculature in the rectum and everywhere, right? So, I mean, suppositories are a thing, obviously, because you could absorb medicine rectally, and that's just terrible. So she was accidentally causing these issues, and they separated the board member from his wife just to see what would happen, put her in isolation because they wanted to test, and they were correct. She was causing it, but not knowingly. She's a trophy wife. She wasn't reading, and as a result, she was giving her husband rectal nitro, which is crazy. Now, we have also, Elliot is kind of dealing with the fact she's dating a pilot right now. Turk feels him out. He's a great guy. He's super cool. He's not a sky player, which, I mean, is a known thing that pilots can be a little bit of players because they fly different towns, and it's a very prestigious, wealthy role. And, so it's like doctors kind of, but like a traveling surgeon or a traveling salesperson in terms of like, you're a big rep for a company. A lot of times if you're not rich, you're not married, or even if you are married, you're flying around doing stuff. And they feel him out. He's a great guy. I love his reaction. He's like, if you're doing that to Carla, you need help. He's a great guy. And I think Elliot was looking for a reason to not get back into it because she's afraid of getting hurt and she's afraid of the negatives happening because, a lot of good things can happen. She can have a happy relationship, get married again, or they could break up. And it mirrors the patient Turk has that gets away because it's like they could get away or they could, get better. And she delays the surgery. She doesn't get, potentially the complications, but she deals with the other things. So that was a big moment for them. I love how it comes from listening to Turk. But I enjoy that she heard Asher and Mara have sex. I mean, okay, it's added to the drama of Scrubs. I thought Asher and Blake would be great characters, I believe. And especially because we saw last episode, he opened up a bit about who he is, what he is, and what he does, and why he's like that. And we get a little bit more this episode. He was a fat kid, and was part of his childhood growing up, and he also had a bad background, so he's a few years older than them because it's taking him longer to potentially make the decision or go to school or pass. And he's working hard, even though he's a great doctor. But as a result, he's a really handsome guy. He's really tall, and so what happens is the patients don't want to tell him stuff. You have these girls who are very nervous, and it's a very common thing in healthcare, as they've stated, that if you're a pretty provider or an attractive person, you're attracted to them, you don't want to be embarrassed by them. Even if they're married or you're married or anything like that, you just don't want to be perceived that way. And especially if you have like a primary care doctor, a lot of men are afraid enough to talk about their, issues in terms of like, if they have hemorrhoids or stuff like that. But having a pretty doctor makes them even more embarrassed, or STD stuff, and it just cycles out. Now, I do like the approach of being vulnerable, telling them that I don't think I have to potentially agree that you have to tell them you're fat as a kid and other issues, but doing something that grosses the patient out so they're not into you, or does something that makes them not into you just in general, like telling them that you're gay, is a good way to do that. But it also could have the opposite effect once, men find out that are gay that come to the hospital. And that's a whole other thing that Blake will have to deal with when he gets there. I love the confidence of, I can't forget the one surgeon's name, not Amara, the other one, but I do enjoy her confidence of like her father gave her a lot of confidence. She could be an ice skater. She still thinks she could. And the whole music, which helped hype up Amara, was great. And it mirrors Scrubs in the beginning when, JD and Elliot had sex. So we're having that type of thing, especially because they had sex and then she went on to date like Keith, and other stuff happened. And he dated other people. So they might have sex and then go their own ways. But I really don't see them as a couple. I feel like they might find their footing together, but I like Asher with is Blake the girl? I can't remember. I'm sorry, the girl. The one that's not at the surgeon, but the GP, the general practitioner, internal medicine girl that Elliot has us spying on Blake. I love her with Asher because they balance that. And we see them a little bit interacting in the beginning of this episode. Also, we see, speaking of interacting, JD and Dr. Oh God, I can't remember his name right now. I'm blanking out. But the Dr. Wow, blanked out for a second. JD and the other doctor that he's competing with who wants it. We see them have a little bit of mutual respect for each other, and they work together well in these situations. And it goes to show you, you don't have to like your coworkers. You just can't, completely hate them. Like, you can't be completely unwilling to work with him. You have to be reasonable to a degree. And I like the discussion of, dating in the workplace isn't good, even if you're not within the same group, because you still see each other. It makes it awkward if it doesn't work out. And JD did nothing wrong, but like the girl is being very mad. It's very like modern coded. Like she's mad that he didn't have sex with her. And I mean, that's his choice. The same way it goes the other way, but it just creates an awkward work environment. And I love how he's going to redirect the Todd that way, because that would work perfectly. The match energy. I had a really good time with this one. It was a great episode. Great medical differentials, great things going on. They brought back Stuffed Dog too, so I'm so happy to see that. And we got a little bit of background too on the doctor, because I can't remember his name right now. I don't want to say it, but we get a good background on him a little bit in the sense that he is, he had a good love and relationship, but he got cheated on and found out, and then he went all scorched earth with his personality and have sex whatever he wants and does what he wants. I love him. He's growing on me. Everyone's growing on me. I don't think I hate any character in this season. Even Sibby's really growing on me. I can't wait to see what's happening. So thank you for joining me. I'm Mikey. Check out Patreon. Full support goes a long way for this full length. The videos on there come out, as soon as possible, which is usually every Thursday. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let me know if you work in the healthcare or any positive experiences you've had with healthcare. I like the positive experiences. I know we've all had negative ones, but I like to hear the positive ones. And take care. Bye.